My name is Vince Lago, and I am honored to be the mayor of Coral Gables. I was born in Louisiana, where my parents met in Tulane. My father was studying medicine. But when we moved here to Miami, my parents always harped about, that the premier city in Miami-Dade County was Coral Gables. That it was a city, based on laws, based on beauty, based on architecture, and it had a really robust downtown. And that was something that we looked forward to. My grandparents would pick me up from school, we would go back to their house. Those were the formative years, the years where I got to really know our downtown, when I used to walk with my grandmother, Miracle Mile. And those are years that I will never ever forget about. Those were times in my life that, were critically important and gave me an appreciation for the CityBeautiful and an understanding of why we have so much love for the city. So I always was raised in the idea of service. And I had some friends of mine who were very involved in the city, and they told me, Vince, you should serve on a board. And I ended up serving on a few different boards, eventually serving on the planning and zoning board for the city of Coral Gables. One day, I decided it was an opportunity, a seat came available, and I said, I think that I have a lot to offer the city. I think that I have a lot of great ideas, and at the end of the day, I want to serve and I want to offer my abilities, my time to this community. This city is very warm, very welcoming. People want to get to know their elected officials, and we offered something different that nobody had ever offered. We offered quarterly town hall meetings so that people can get to know their elected officials and have a one-on-one meeting with them and also with staff. And also I started 11 years ago doing open door Fridays, something that had never been done before. And we do it every single Friday starting at 2 o'clock, but there's always residents and business owners who come to visit us. And some of the best ideas that I've ever gotten, that I've ever been able to implement here in the city, have come through the engagement of the community in these open office hours. The centennial is a great honor for me. Being the mayor representing this community at its centennial. And I'm excited. I'm excited about, the year to come. When you think about this city, you have to say George Merrick. You got to say Phineas Pace, Fink, people who invested their lives. And those individuals, along with many others who have served this community, have always put the city first, have never compromised on its values, have understood that we need to invest. My children don't know anything else but Coral Gables. They were born and raised, and that's a sense of pride for my family, for my wife and I. So they're getting to experience something that I did not, even though Louisiana was incredible, and it played a major role in my family. But at the end of the day, I'm very proud to have my children being raised in this beautiful city.